Dark.
Milk.
Milk.
Milk chocolate.
All of it.
My friends have learned never to ask me how many chocolate bars I've sold because the answer is always 0. I don't sell chocolate bars, I sell meals.
The idea of the business really came about slowly. The initial project was kind of on the side.
So before being as I like to refer myself as a chocolate engineer, I was an engineer at the Savannah River site. So I started making chocolate in the fall of 2010 for friends and family, and being a chemist and a chemical engineer, I always like to try and push the envelope and try different things that you can't buy in stores. And then in the 2014, I decided that it was time to fulfill that dream and start doing my research and decide if it was something that was a viable business. Would this be something that I could make a living at?
The mission of Agape Chocolates is to take a bite out of childhood hunger one bar at a time. And that really originated from the idea to start a company with a mission, any mission that is just not focused on profit.
So for every bar we sell, we donate a meal to a local backpack program where our bars are sold. When I went to visit my oldest daughter, Maya, at school one day, I was having lunch with her when I was working at my desk job. And I noticed a little girl was looking around the cafeteria, and when she noticed that the teachers weren't paying attention, she grabbed a bag of apples off her tray and put it in her pocket. Her friend sitting next to her also grabbed the bag and hid it on the table to her. After talking to the teacher, I learned that was that girl's meal that night. In the Central Savannah River Area, there are 1 in 4 children lack access to nutritious food on a regular basis. Had an aha moment. I said, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a for-profit company with a non-profit mission statement.
We have a great organization here in the CSRA that is the Golden Harvest Food Bank, and they serve more than 20 counties, and it is a need that I think a lot of people are just coming to realize.
The problem that existed in schools for elementary school children was that they were eligible for free lunches during the week, and then they'd show up to school on Monday and some of them hadn't eaten all weekend. So the backpacks go out to kids on Friday afternoon, and it's 4 meals that they have that's easy open, that's nutritious for them to have all weekend. We have a coordinator who plans everything that's going to go in there to make sure that the nutrition is on point for it, for growing minds and growing bodies. And then all the food is delivered to our warehouses, and then we bring volunteers in to pack everything. Our drivers take it out to schools that are participating, and we help coordinate with those schools to get kids signed up who are eligible.
We have been utilizing the backpack program here about 10 years now here at J.D. Lever. I have a list of each student that parents have agreed that they can be on the list. I take the boxes, pack them on my cart, get them down to the classrooms, and I put in the classrooms on Thursday nights so that when the student walk in the door, they're able to go ahead and put them in their backpacks as they put in their backpacks up. You know, a child that haven't had breakfast, lunch, or dinner, they're not thinking of schoolwork. So knowing that they have these backpacks to take home to have something extra to eat on gives them the courage to move on to the next day and to want to learn and to want to do better.
Agape is Greek word for love for your fellow man, sacrificial love, love that knows no bounds. We have the integrated heart into the A, which is showing love, and then on the right side of the A, there's 3 little wisps, and each wisp represents one of my children, and it also represents the Holy Trinity.
My chocolate bar is Fanderific. My candy bar has dark chocolate and local honey. In my chocolate bar, there's crushed red pepper and cayenne powder, and it's dark chocolate. It's called the Mayan, my own business bar. It's spicy. I might like it later when I'm older. This is my candy bar, the Phoebe and H. It has local honey, peanut butter, and cinnamon in it.
I was looking at the refrigerator one time when I was looking at their art, I was like, they have some really neat artwork. And so I went through their art boxes and found art that matched the bar and created that as the artwork for the labels. And in just over 2.5 years of sales, we have been able to feed over 25,000 children nationwide. And when you look at my business plan, I think I predicted that in about 7 years was to hit that kind of mark. And so in the morning I wake up and I don't feel like going to work. I know that I should because there is a good end result of my going to work. Whereas as a desk job, I didn't get that. I just thought I was making money for somebody else. I really wasn't giving back to the community. And if I didn't go to work that day, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't going to make a difference on the world.
I feel like it really helps the community, and I think it would be very great if we could help every kid across the CSRA.